So that's the plan for tonight. But today, it's all about FS Economy. It's about Snak Air. It's about Powerset. It's about Pilotedge. Might go over to VATSIM later today as well. We'll see. We're cold and dark here at Bermuda Dunes, and we'll go ahead and get started. You got the kids over for the weekend. That sounds like a good time, fun time out. We're going crash bar up, and we're going to go to, let's go ahead and start on the GPU. $50 an hour for that GPU. We're going to go to GPU on the source. Bring up our panel. Aux boost pump going to auto. G1000 is initializing. You felt like you just left this stream last night. Well, you did. We had a good time last night with the FNO. I wonder if I can hit that soft key. Yep, I can. I've got a gigantic PFD in front of me. It's so cool. Turn off our master cautions. Let these boot up. Yeah, we're going Rux tonight. If all goes well, Geneva, Switzerland. And I'm going to start updating around 4 p.m. Mountain Time. But there's a lot of updates. Convoy around 5. Sometime in the 4 o'clock hour, I don't know when exactly yet, we'll start the update process together online. And again, Convoy at 5. So, should be a good time.
Pause system test. Okay.
All right, we have, I'm not going to start the engines quite yet. I wonder if I can, well, maybe I will. Let's talk about the flight plan for a moment here. So over here on the Navigraph charts application, we're going to be flying to the thermal VOR. I'm going to click on KUDD, open up the charts. You got airport info, takeoff minimums. And maybe there's no reference chart, so I don't know if there is a departure procedure. There's the Bermuda Dunes departure procedure. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, this is the obstacle departure procedure. So we will use this. Down here at the bottom, it does say, I'm not sure which is the primary runway. In fact, I have a feeling there's no METAR for Bermuda Dunes, but nope. Let's do a METAR for Palm Springs. So Palm Springs is 330 at 11. I'm going to see if that lines up with the METAR command as well. You're going to start roulette soon. Did you make like $5,000 yesterday? That's really interesting. There on the METAR, it's saying the winds are 130 at 6. But the Pilotedge ATIS says it's 330 at 11. They are both, one is 553 Zulu and the other one is 1453 Zulu. So I'm under the impression that the METAR is more up to date, and maybe the Pilotedge ATIS is not up to date because Pilotedge has not opened. That's my assumption. So we'll go with the METAR. We got winds 130 at 6, 10 stat shoot miles, clear, temperature 16, dew point 07, altimeter 2990. We're going to go ahead and, hey, we got a subscribe. Clarets 66 with the subscribe. 8 months.
We got a subscribe.
8 months from Claret 66. Thank you for the support. Dogo DR, good morning, sir. Good morning. We do have a subscribe. All right, again, with winds 130, we'll take off runway 10. So as you can see in the description here below, it'll be a climbing right turn 150 to intercept the thermal 304 radial to thermal VOR. Or obtain ATC approval for the VCOA when requesting IFR clearance. I do not know what the VCOA is. I have never heard of the VCOA. It's referencing the VCOA in several places here. I don't know what that means. But it says or, so let's go ahead and just make a left turn, or sorry, a right turn 150 to intercept the 304 radio. Okay. Let's set up our, we're going to set up 116.2 in the nav1 frequency here, because again, we have to intercept the 304 radio. You can see here that the, let me turn down, explain just a little bit here. You can see here it depicts what to do. 304. Yep. Okay, so take off 150 heading, and then intercept that 304 radial, and then we're going to go to the thermal VOR, and then after the thermal VOR, we'll turn back around to get up to altitude. Trying to figure out if this is, would we do a, once we hit the, okay, once we go over thermal, is it going to be a right or left turn, gentlemen? A visual climb over the airport. But would we do a right turn or a left turn here at thermal? I mean, you see the direction of the hold pattern here, but so maybe I would say we do a, I'm not sure. Maybe we do a left turn back to the airport, visual climb. Maybe? Don't know. I gotta figure that one out. What do you guys think? But we'll also see what the TBM, the G1000 has in store for us. I'm going to turn the AC. Actually, I won't do anything yet. It's telling us to start up, but we're not doing that yet. T-minus 46 minutes for Pilotedge open. Let's go to the Pilotedge Connect. We're Power 10, TBM9. Here we go.
Connected to Pilotedge.
All right, Pilotedge is connected. Let's check our source for Pilotedge audio. Go to preferences, and it is on. Okay, good. It's on the music input for my slider. Good morning, dogs. 61 degrees in Gilbert. Very nice. I'm very happy that you were able to do the subcribe tonight and enjoy all of the John Fly emotes. All right, let's go ahead and get started here. So we'll do starter for 2 seconds. 1,000, 1,000, and then we'll come down here and we're waiting for 15% on the NG percentage, and I just added fuel. It's so cool that that PFD is up nice and large in front of me on the PFD. Looks like we got a good engine start happening. There's all those beautiful emotes, along with some Brad M. Very nice, very nice. All right, let's go to high idle. And then we'll come up here and we'll go generators to main, and then aux boost pump should have been on, but it's on auto. There's auto. Fuel selection will go to auto, and autopilot on. Now we'll come down here and we'll turn on the bleed air to auto and the AC to auto. Get rid of the yoke for a moment here. We'll turn on the initial separator And the pitot heat. Yep, I think we're good. Let's see what if the departure procedure's in here. So let's go flight plan. And then I'm going to click the PROC button. We're going to select the departure. It'll be the KUDD1 from runway 10. And we'll load that in. So as you can see here, again, it's 480 degrees, then a turn, or 480 feet, heading of 150 to thermal. Citation Max, good morning, sir. Sounder AU, hello. Homie Live US also with us. What am I supposed to be at? What day is it? I think it's Wednesday, but I'm not sure. I lose track. All right, so we're gonna after thermal. We'll wait till we get a clearance, I guess, to do the rest of this. But our flight plan is we're gonna request thermal Victor 514 Mission Bay. We may or may not get it, so. But we will squawk. I'm gonna hit transponder, and we're gonna depart VFR. Probably, unless we hit Pilotedge on. Altitude reporting. Okay, that's all good. Altimeter says here it's 3001, but I'm not using active sky yet. So I wonder where it's pulling the weather from. Let's go take a look here. Real weather connector. FS Global Real Weather or external injector. Yeah, that'll work. All right, we've been having issues with active sky for I mean, I think they fixed them, but we'll try it again and see what happens. So over here on active sky for X-Plane, we'll do flight plan, KUDD, and we're going to Limburg. We're going to request 10,000. We'll hit the refresh. I haven't updated. I think there is an update for this as well. Alright, so now it's 2988. So we'll set 298988 in the barrow. That's good there. I'm going to set my altitude. 10,000. May get something lower than that. It's been working for you today. Good, 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 good. Max, did you see the beautiful Powerset action? Yep. Let's see. Let's turn the exterior volume down. I can set that thermal exhaust in here, can't I? Is that configure visual effects? Particles. I just want that off because I want to see that Powerset logo. I know we can. It ruins the immersion a little bit, but yeah, it does look good next to the JetGo. Yeah, it does look good. And by the way, Max, I hope you're okay with it. Doing a code share agreement today. I think that our preliminary code share discussions are in play. I'm flying for Powerset, but I'm also doing a Snak Air op. I hope that's okay. If it's not, I will shut it down. But cease and desist. Mindy and Janet lawyers are not going to come into play. No, they're not. All right. For curious here on Navigraph under UDD, what's it got listed for comms? It says here SoCal approach 13400 or 135275. Sent the paperwork over this morning to HR. Oh, good. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. I'm glad that it's finally in play. Oh, and there's our information on the VCOA. It's an alternative method for pilots to depart the airport where aircraft performance does not meet the specified climb gradient. Look in AIM 5.2.8. Thank you, Pilatus 255. I was wondering what that VCOA was on that departure procedure. I don't know. There's a Unicom 122.8. Maybe we go to Los Angeles Center 12815. I guess I'll pick up my clearance on 122.2, right? So let's just do 122.2. And let's see if we can zoom in here to the PFD. 122.2. I love rotating the hardware. Change that, 122.2. The other thing we're going to do, again, is we're going to put in the we'll put in the departure procedure here, the KUDD1, and we will overlay that onto the chart. And we're going to do runway 10. So that's what that is. And it's interesting that I can't zoom in anymore. There's the opacity, there's the pin. Normally I'm able to zoom in a little bit further on that. Here it's got Los Angeles Center's 128.15, so yeah, it'll probably be down on departure, but we'll pick up our clearance on 122.2. That will work. Again, the thermal VOR 116.2, let's set that right now. So 116.2 on the nav radio. All right. Looks like my P3D did not like that radio panel change last night for sure. Okay, let's switch the okay, there's 116.2 is now set for the thermal VOR, and we're supposed to intercept the 304 radio. So I'm going to change the course knob. We're going to change our CDI to VOR, and then this course is going to be 304. So there's the 304 radio. I'm assuming that on the flight plan that we don't necessarily need to intercept the radio, because don't you think it's gonna, that's the intercept right there? I think that's the intercept right there. So I mean, we could do it manually via the VOR, but I'm assuming that that's exactly where that needs to be. Don't know for sure. All right, T-minus 2.5 minutes. Let's see if we can get a little taxi action going here. We're into the taxi range. Parking brake is off. Let's go taxi light on. And some access lights. We'll get rid of the GPU. Go to battery. Let's taxi out a little bit. I did try my panel. I did try my panel with the Airbus. I could not get it working. Every time I install the Airbus TOLUS 319 profile into my Polypot, into my GoFly interface tool, it crashes. So I've got to do some research on how to get my MCP panel. I mean, granted, it's a Boeing MCP panel, so you're not supposed to have it work with. You're not supposed to have it work with a with an Airbus. But someone made a profile, and I thought it would work. So maybe I need to read some forum posts or something. But whoa, let's get back into the taxi range here. By the way, there's rumors of a real-world fly-in. There's rumors of a real-world fly-in into Bermuda Dunes with Bill Forelli. You guys know the Twitch streamer Bill Forelli. He just passed his PPL check ride. He passed his PPL check ride. So I believe he's trying to pick an airport in the SoCal area to fly to from John Wayne for a fly-in party. And who knows, maybe I can find a way to get down there and jump right seat with someone. But the one of the high contenders for the party is Bermuda Dunes. So that's kind of cool. All right, T-minus 1 minute for Pilotedge opening. I wonder if we hear the intro on 122 too. I'm assuming we do. All right, parking brake is on just for a little bit here. Sun and fun would be nice and fun. I don't know yet. That's also a possibility, which I'm super excited about. Oh, the other thing we need to do is we need to draw the Snak race prize winners. We're giving away 10,000 snacks, also an FS Economy TBM900, 5,000 snacks, and a Cessna 182 on FS Economy. So we're giving those away today to the several pilots that qualified. We'll be drawing that. Maybe we'll draw that after I land at Lindbergh. Will Rising, hello.
Touch all aircraft, local time now 0800. All Pilotedge control positions are now open. Class Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and Delta airspace procedures are in effect. All airborne aircraft operating IFR, contact nearest approach center facility. All airborne aircraft in Class Bravo, Charlie, and Delta airspace, contact nearest tower approach facility. All aircraft on the ground operating moving areas, contact the relevant ground controller.
All right, I'm going to check to make sure that my flight plan is filed. So we come over here to the Pilotedge, map.pilotedge.net, and we zoom on down here to Bermuda Dunes. And we're Thermal Victor 514 Mission Bay. There we go. Oh, very cool. We'll leave that open to watch our track. Duffster Gaming YT, hello. What are you doing on this fine morning, Will Rising? Hopefully our transmissions work here. Let's get ready to copy. Oh, Snak. Center power 10 on the ground at Bermuda Dunes. Like to pick up IFR to Lindbergh, please. Oh, did it work? Yeah, we got COM 1, 122.2. Let's check our sound inputs. Sound settings. Test 1, 2. Chat microphone. Test 1, 2. Hello. Yep, that's working. Apps and devices. They're all on default. Yeah, chat mic. That looks good. Test 1, 2. Huh. Can I get a radio check? Power 10. Oh. Sorry. I know what I need to do. So over here, joystick. If I hit the do nothing button, I need to change that. Yeah, I take that off. I can't remember why I took that off. I think it has to do with VATSIM Maybe the X-Pilot program? I'm not sure. Center Power 10 on the ground at Bermuda Dunes. Like to pick up IFR to Limburg, please. I'm assuming this is working. So we got COM1 lit up. Let's see what the map shows me is. Yeah, 122.2. Murphy's in play. I mean, we got. Says I'm on 122.2.
Power 10, Los Angeles Center. Stand by.
Okay, when he says stand by, whether it's a VATSIM controller or a Pilotedge controller, when he says stand by, don't say anything.
Power 10, clear to San Diego Airport as filed, maintain 5,000, expect 10,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 1 is SoCal approach, 126.7, squawk 7126.
All right, so we're cleared to San Diego. As filed, we'll maintain 5,000, expect 10. Departure 126.9 with SoCal and squawk 7126, Power 10. Good morning.
That's 126.7, rest the readback correct. Hold for release, advise ready for departure.
126.7, and we'll hold for release, and we'll advise number 1, Power 10.
And Power 10, you can advise for advise ready on 126.7.
Wilco. All right. All right, 126.7 in the box for SoCal. Let's go up and be number 1 for departure. Here we go. Okay, the other thing we need to do is we need to we need to put in our new altitude restriction of 5,000. So we're gonna come down to our G1000, and right here we're gonna change it. I'm doing it with my hardware panel. Here we go. Delivery does look good on the TBM, yeah, for sure. Roger, I'm standing by and I'm with you. I'm just here, thanks. Newbie Airlines 100 over. Yep, got you on the fish finder, Newbie Airlines 100. Here we go. Beautiful area. I'd like to go golfing. Like put it on the edge of the reverse range here. Passengers are loaded. I need to start FS economy here and then also start the ACARS before I depart. So we'll do that at the end. It's our plane, so let's do it now. So I'm going to bring up, I'm just going to go ahead and log in to FS Economy. It's Snak Air's plane anyway. It's going to take a little dippity-doo as it logs in, I hope. Whew. Start the flight. All right, we start at 290 gallons on board. Our passenger today is just one passenger, and he weighs 154 kilos. So we'll come down to the ACARS reporting system for Powerset, and we'll do KUDD. Arrival is KSAN. Flight number is PSV10. Passengers 1. Altitude 10,000. And cargo, we're just going to put in 154 134. And again, the route today.
10833, John Clance, Burbank Airport on departure, flight heading 210. Radar vector Seal Beach asphalt, maintain 2000, expect 4000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 2404.
Oh, I think we're supposed to be at the gate with the parking brake set. Yeah. Forgot about that part, so we'll set the parking brake. $154 kilos. Well, that is pilot, crew, and payload. Please note when flying GA low-level flying, you must reach at least 1100 in order for ACARS to be valid. Okay. That's good to know. All right, continue taxi. Yep. Yeah, we don't set chocks. We just set parking brake. Yeah. 1 minute. We got some, the passenger wants me to go back and talk to him for a second. All right.
10833, John Clearance.
Setting the parking brake. Oh, hold on. All right, just a second. The passenger wants my attention. Just a second. Okay, hold on.
Hi.
Hold on. Let's see here. You can talk into the microphone there.
Hi. Do you have any jokes?
You gotta speak a little louder.
Hi. Do you have any jokes?
He's asking for some jokes. Do you guys have any jokes for Flyboy? What's the mask for?
The mask for is for my nose.
123 Mike Sierra, Burbank Clearance, what's your aircraft type and equipment suffix?
We're waiting for jokes. Anyone, any jokes?
And what's your equipment suffix?
I don't know if I can. I gotta hear the punchline before I repeat this. No, they're not coming up with any jokes. Can you
123
believe
Mike
that?
Sierra, what's your equipment suffix?
Oh, what's a pirate's favorite letter?
C, I guess.
He says C.
Affirmative, what is your equipment suffix?
No, his favorite letter is R. Oh, wait. He says, Flyboy, what has 8 legs, 8 arms, and 8 eyes? Talk loud into the mic.
No, your aircraft type is Mike 20 Papa, that's a Mooney.
Octopus
What's
is his
the
guess.
Equipment of that, equipment suffix of your Mooney.
It would be the C. C. Oh, yeah, you were right. It was C. Because of the ocean. C. Oh, what has 8 legs, 8 arms, and 8 eyes?
Is that
8
what
pirates.
You don't have any DME and
Say goodbye.
Your transponder, no DME, is that what you have?
Can you sing a song for us, please, Pipe?
No.
No? Do you want to just say hi? What's your favorite airplane?
Pink.
A pink airplane is her favorite, guys.
3 Mike Sierra, Roger.
What did the ocean say to the pirate? Nothing. It just waved.
Bye.
Yeah, laugh at that. Ha ha. Say bye.
Bye.
All right. Whenever you're doing, Snak Air Ops FS Academy, you've got to entertain the passengers. And that doesn't look like to me like one person. That looks like two. Yeah, she's getting big. She's getting big for sure. Thanks for your patience, guys. Kids, they're the best thing that could ever happen to you. They're also a lot of work. Thanks for the host, homie. All right, making our way down. Making our way in the Bermuda Dunes. Takes everything we got. What theme song is that? I'll give you snacks. Making our way on the taxiway. Takes everything you got. There you go, Bird. Bird got it.
Right through Mike Sierra, you'll want to look up the AIM, Alpha India Mike, aircraft equipment suffix, and find yours in the list.
It's either Slant Golf or Slant Lima or Slant Zulu or Slant Whiskey or Slant Alpha. Love the camera system on X-Plane. I probably say that on every stream. Can you tell me the name of the TV show for this song for snacks? Got it. Sounder A, you got it. Well done, Sounder. By the way, Sounder and Tony and others who were involved in the snack race for February, we will be drawing those prize winners after we park at San Diego Limburg. All right, I'm going to hold short here. Put on a parking brake. And we're going to go ahead and turn on the landing lights system. We're going to turn on our nav and strobe lights. And we're also going to squawk our code. So I'm going to hit transponder at the bottom. I'm going to hit code again. 7126. Altitude reporting. Cleared up to 5,000. I'm going to finish the flight plan here, and then we'll go. So flight plan after thermal. We'll hit the menu. Actually, we'll hit clear. Go up to thermal. Menu. There is no airway. What? How come there's no airway? You would think. That's Warner. Huh. I guess we fly back over the airport on the departure procedure. And then we go... I think we're not going to go back to the airport. I think we'll be up high enough over thermal that we'll be able to go direct to Warren. But I'm surprised that Warren's not in there. So, or sorry, not the airway's not in there, but maybe it will be after Warren. So, next waypoint, Warren, and again I'm using my real sim gear hardware panels. Okay, Warren. And then here, let's see if, yeah, there we can load an airway finally. Load airway 514. And we're going to exit 514 at Julian. No, we're not. We're exiting it further down. We're exiting at Mission Bay. Yeah. .514 Mission Bay load. And then after Mission Bay, then we're going Limburg. There we go. Okay. Cooly dooly. Captain Michael, how you doing? Dad Spec, good morning. Add another TRM after. Oh, add another TRM after the departure procedure, and then the airway Victor 514 will show up, Bitzer. That's a very cool trick. Very cool trick. All right, here we go. SoCal approach, power 10, number 1 for departure at Bermuda Dunes.
Power 10 SoCal approach. I got that you're number 1 in something. What's the end there?
Sorry, we're number 1 for departure at Bermuda Dunes. Power 10.
Power 10, no problem. Release the departure clearance void if not off in 3 minutes. If not off in 3 minutes, advise attention to this frequency not later than 10 minutes. Change to advise frequency approved.
Okay, clearance good for 3 minutes. If not off, advise within 10. Frequency change approved. Power 10. Here we go. That's a pretty small window of opportunity. Like it. Puff MTD 123, good morning. Captain Michael, I'm doing wonderful. Yeah. Having a good time here in the world of Pilotedge, in the world of Hot Start, TBM, Powerset, Snak Air, Twitch chat. I mean, does it get any better? Here we go. Thrust. Oh, wait. Abort, abort. Flaps. Trim. There we go. And our initial separator is on, so we'll have to change that once we get airborne. Over torquing. We can rotate. There we go. Let's go gear up.
Enjoy your flight.
Okay, now we're going to do flight level change. I'm going to change that speed. We'll climb at 100 knots. That's fine. Okay, we're on a path here. Is it intercepting that radial? Not quite. SoCal, power 10, 2,400, climbing 5,000.
Power 10, SoCal departure, ident.
And ident, power 10.
Power 10, radar contacts, 5 miles northwest thermal VOR, climb maintain 10,000.
Climb maintain 10,000, power 10. Okay. 1,000 set in our altitude.
Power 10, are you on a ODP or what's your plan for your climb?
Yeah, we're on the obstacle departure procedure, and we're intercepting the 304 to thermal. And if not at altitude, we'll turn back for the visual back over the Bermuda, if according to plan.
Roger.
So, yeah, so we need to get up to the MVA. That's why I went in with 100 knots on the climb here. All right, so again, climbing right turn, heading 150, intercepting the radial to thermal, and climbing visual conditions to cross Bermuda Dunes at or above 2,600, then on thermal to thermal. Okay. From thermal VOR, continue climb in thermal VOR holding pattern. Okay, what is the MVA? I guess the MVA is 6,700, but I'm not sure. I think we're going to be at 10,000 over thermal. I think we are. We can add a little. We can add a little more power. We're getting slow. All right, fine. I'll go a little bit nose down. That's fine. I can't tell. I think the MVA, or sorry, the MEA for my route of flight is going to be Victor 514, and Victor 514 has a minimum en route altitude of 9,000. So if we can get to 9,000 by thermal, no, we're going to have to go into a hold. Yep. All right, so actually, we might be okay at 9,000. We can go outbound.
What's the max here? Say again?
Yeah, we're okay. We're going to be at 9,000 when we join that. Just barely.
3 max here, that's DME equipped, but you said you had GPS as well, right? Look under the list, GNSS.
Okay, adding a little bit more power. Do another flyby.
Power 10, contact Los Angeles Center 128.6.
128.6, power 10. Los Angeles Center, power 10, 10,000 level.
Power 10, Los Angeles Center, San Diego, altimeter 3007.
07. That was pretty cool. That's the beauty of the TBM900 is we were able to get from Bermuda Dunes up to the minimum 9,000 to join that Victor 514 airway. But it was really close. It was within seconds. So let's say we were in a slower aircraft, then we would have flown outbound, and I believe we would have turned left back to Bermuda Dunes to make sure that we're at the appropriate altitudes, and then back to thermal. I'm assuming it actually may be a left turn. Sorry, a left turn. I got to look at that departure procedure again. But we're going to slow down the torque here a little bit, and we're also going to do a little SOP our initial separator can come off, and we'll bring the power back. And then I'm going to bring it back to 83% torque, and then once that initial separator is off, then we're going to see an increase in the torque. And the cool thing about having the RealSim gear hardware panels is I can be on the outside here and still keep track of my engine instruments. For example, my torque is now spiking 92, 93, because that initial separator has closed. It's at 94, 95, 96, 97, and you can see that right here. It's going to 100, so you got to bring that back to compensate for that that initial separator change. Yep. 140 is a good flight level change, or 150. 140 or 150 for flight level change would not have got me to. I would have had to do a hold, or or the or back to the airport and then back to thermal. I wouldn't have been able to climb as fast as I did at 140 or 150. So for Bermuda Dunes, I think 100 was the right choice. If I, wanted to save time and money, I think. You have your NVIDIA set at 40 FPS max for performance. Do you also? No, I don't cap it. Right now we're getting 34 frames, 35 frames, and I'm streaming on the same PC. I see now what you were doing. Yeah. I think that's too many trees for this round range. I may have some overlays that need to have some tweaking done to them. Alright, we're going to back off the throttle just a little bit more because we're at 100. Yeah, there we go. Ground speed is 244. As you can see here at the top of the PFD, we've got indicated of 221, 222, ground speed 243. And yeah, we're headed to Mission Bay. Once he gives us over to, I believe it'll be 119.6, then we will give them the ATIS, but we can look at the ATIS now. So, ATIS at Limburg is Information Lima. And it is 170 at 5, 10 stat shoot miles, visibility overcast at 39, temperature 16, 2.11, altimeter 3007. I'm going to set my altimeter here. There we go. Jay Krause, good morning, sir. Just a little Powerset Snak Air FS Economy Pilotedge action this morning. I should have set up the back camera so you guys could see the RealSim gear hardware panels in play, but I'll do that. I'll do that in the near future. Do you remember how to dim or brighten the screens? I totally have forgotten, but it sure is nice because you can see my PFD is quite a bit dim, and that allows my PFD down here to my PFD hardware panel to be not too bright right in my face. I think it might be under view. No. Let's get rid of the flight plan. It could be under system. Nope. I'm gonna have to refresh my memory on where the brightness is. Painting sucks. How's flying going? Pretty good so far. What are you painting? A room? Or a sculpture? Do you remember? Yeah, on the upper panel. On the upper panel? No, the brightness for the PFD is what he's talking about. You can change the brightness of this panel, but that doesn't change the brightness of the PFD. It's a new thing that Toto Rico has introduced into here, but I can't remember. Where it is. Let's hit map. No. let's see, terrain. Traffic is on. We got our pressurization happening, electrical generators check. I just can't remember where it is. If by some miracle I win the TBM900, I will have to grab back my plane from Snak Air Lease. Well, you have to understand, Dirts, we're not giving away the actual TBM. We're giving away an FS Economy TBM. You know that, right? Right side of the PFD menu. Right side of the PFD menu. Oh, you can do the brightness for the PFD? Because if I go down here and I hit menu, it gives me, I've reassigned that menu to, so for example, when I'm on map and I go menu, then it goes to north up. We're giving yours away. Yeah.
Power 10, contact SoCal approach 124.35.
24.35, Power 10. SoCal approach, Power 10, 10,000.
Power 10, SoCal approach, San Diego altimeter 3007, advise you have ATIS.
We have Lima, and we request visual approach, please.
Power 10, flighting 190, and vector for runway 27. Are you running real world weather? It's I'm not able to give a visual if you're running real world weather.
Yeah, I'm running real world weather, and I'm showing 10 statute with some, because of the overcast layers, what you're referring to. All right, let's, I'll plan an instrument approach then.
Power 10, roger, expect localizer, runway 27 approach.
All right, do you still want us on that 190 heading?
Affirm.
All right, we'll plan the localizer 27 approach, Power 10. Also, will we switch to 19.6 next?
Negative.
Okay, I just thought we were going to give ATIS to 19.6, but thank you, Power 10. I didn't realize 124.
Yeah, 19.6 runs the Palomar, Ramona, that area is a different sector.
Ah, good info, thank you. It's good to know. So 2435 will give ATIS. Let's plan the localizer. All right, let's put in our localizer frequency of 110.9. So we'll come down here and we'll put in the nav frequency of 110.9. 110.9 is set. And the final approach course, we'll go CDI, localizer. Final approach course 275. And I'm changing that, as you can see here, right there on the CRS. 275. This update revolves predominantly around lighting, with readability being the key in the iteration of this aircraft. This extends to the glasswork and panel textures in addition to reworked reflections on the PFD. MFD cabin lighting is now by default but can be changed with the cabin switch. Oh. Can we run Powerset ops with FSE? Yeah. Yeah, you can. I'm doing FS economy for Snak Air and Powerset code share. But if you're flying Powerset, yeah, you can do a FS economy. That's no problem. All right, I'm going to come down here and I'm going to hit.
123 Mike Sierra, urban clearance, thank you. On departure, fly, correction, maintain VFR at or below 3,000. Departure frequency 134.2, squawk 2243.
We're on vectors. We're going to load that.
Through my Sierra, read back, correct? Power 10, set maintain 5,000.
Set maintain 5,000, power 10. Okay, we're going to descend at 900 feet per minute. I'm also going to bring back the power. And I'm going to redo this procedure. Select approach, localizer 27, vectors, load, flight plan, there we go. Change my range. Very cool. You're trying to brighten the MFD. Yes, trying to brighten the MFD. Someone in chat wants to know how to brighten. I want to keep mine the same, but I can't remember how I got it to that level. Would you guys, with the, okay, so the outside air temperature is -1. ATIS says that it's, I think I should turn on my initial separator. So the brightness option for all three displays, you hit the menu button on the PFD. All three percentages are in that menu, but it sounds like you've changed the function of that button. Yeah, I've mapped it so it's now talking to the PFD. So I see what you're saying. So I can come down here on the 3D. So on my hardware panel it doesn't work, but there we go. There we go, guys. Menu. And right there.
235 Romeo Victor,
Very,
San Luis
thank
Tower,
you,
report 3
TBM
miles straight
Tyler.
in, runway 29er.
I'm going to give some snacks to TBM Tyler. These snacks are good for giveaways. 555 to TBM Tyler.
Call sign with every readback.
Yeah, so I can click it in the 3D, and then there you go. You can change the percentage of the displays. Excellent. Did you guys, who was asking? Remind me who was asking about that.
Power 10 flighting 240.
240, power 10. Yeah, he got some chips. Yeah, that's awesome. pretty cool that it's showing terrain. Dig it. You just jump in TBM streams to help people out. TBM pilot for a living. I love you already. We got a subscribe. We got a gifted sub from Captain Tony Stark. He's gifted 19 gifted subs in the channel.
We got a subscribe.
He's giving a subscribe to TBM Tyler. So now TBM Tyler, you have...
We got a subscribe.
Flighting 250, maintain 4,000 until established on the final approach course. Clear localizer runway 27 approach.
Heading 250 down to 4,000 till established on localizer. Cleared localizer 27 approach. Power 10. Alright, as soon as that localizer comes in, I think we can hit nav now.
Go 99157, John Wayne Clemens, file flight plan, please.
Yeah, there's the localizer.
Disregard. You filed one. It just got one of the wrong. It's got the John Wayne Airport code typoed. I'll fix that. Stand by.
Alright, so we're going to be at Vida at 4,000, and then we want to be at O'Kane at 3,600. Okay.
Scott 157, cleared to Minneshaft Airport. Anaheim 1 departure, Lake Hughes transition has followed.
So yeah, now you have the...
2,000, expect 10,000, Minneshaft departure.
You have the TBM...
Is,
TBM emote now, TBM Tyler. It should be in your emote list now, TBM Tyler. TBM900 emote. Oh, baby. Alright, altimeter has changed. Quite drastically. There's the TBM900 emote. Yep.
Got 157, read back correct. Victor. 5 Romeo Victor, runway 29 cool land. And power 10, are you going to be low enough?
We're 4,300. We should be at Rebo by 2,000. Oh, and we got visual on the field now. Power 10.
Roger, clear visual approach, runway 27.
Cleared visual approach 27, power 10.
Power 10, contact Limber Tower, 118.3, have a good one.
18.3, thanks. Good day, power 10. Limburg Tower, power 10, visual 27.
Power 10, Limber Tower, runway 27, clear land, wind 1605.
Runway 27 cleared to land, power 10.
Landing gear, 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 landing gear.
We got a subscribe. We got a subscribe. McBreak 1 with the sub. 17 months.
We got a subscribe.
Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of power here. A little bit higher on profile than I wanted to be, but
Sync rate. 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 Sync rate.
500.
Sync rate. 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 Sync rate.
you don't want to land
Sync rate.
before the threshold.
Sync rate. Sync rate.
John Wayne Ground, good morning. Skyhawk 99157 over ACI jet with Golf, ready to taxi. From 99157, John Wayne Ground, ACI east or west? East side, sir. 99157, thank you. Runway 20 left, taxi via Alpha Hotel, Charlie Kilo. 20 left, Alpha Hotel, Charlie Kilo, Skyhawk 157. Power 10, taxi parking via Charlie Hotel, have a good.
Parking Charlie Hotel. Have a good one. See ya. Power 10. Okay, taxi lights on. Leave our nav lights on. Strobes can come off. What was the landing rate? I didn't see it. 140 something, I think. Maybe I did see it. Came in a little steeper than I'd like to, but at least we got below the cloud layer. Was it 149? Okay. Alrighty. 90 knot approach, speed fully configured, 85 over the numbers. Yeah, I was coming in hot for sure. Yep. The beauty of that is I want to have a little bit more speed than normal. I think that I want to be above 90 on the approach, and only because of the population density just before the runway. You've got a lot of buildings, a lot of population density, and you have an extremely long runway. So I normally don't come in as high as I did, but even on a normal approach with altitudes, I probably am approaching it at 100, just because I just want to have more speed with that long. Yeah, I would, because I had flaps. I would have gone full flaps had I been in the white arc when I wanted to, but I was out of the white arc. I was going 130. Pretty short final, but yep. I don't mind landing. Do you ever land with one notch of flaps, or does that take a certain amount of wind for you to do flaps one? Like if you had a 15 knot quartering crosswind, would you, or 20 knot, maybe even a quartering crosswind, would you use one, or would you still go full flaps? But again, that was a little higher approach than normal. But that was fun. That was a lot of fun. I think I'm going to learn a lot from TBM Tyler. Always full, only did take off once because the flat motor quit. Oh, okay. I guess with Cessnas and Pipers, I guess the idea is that if you have, let's say you have a tremendous amount of tailwind on a landing, I guess less flaps is prudent, but I don't know the numbers. My ortho is jacked up over here too. So do you have an 850, or do you have a 900 or a 700 even? What do you fly, Tyler? All right, let's park right here. Parking brake on.
Thank you for flying.
So
Bye-bye.
There's the Snak Air money. And let's go over to A cars. And let's do end flight.